Hey everybody, Swiggles here, and I wanted to make a proper release announcement that the album Multiplayer, A Tribute to Video Games, is released as of today. Now, just going to get it out of the way, the links to buy the album and support Child's Play charity through our whole program are going to be in the description below. The album will be available on Louder, iTunes, Google Play Store, and all the links in the description are going to be below. The pricing is about $12.49 for a full 30-track album, or if you want, you can buy just whatever songs you want for $1 each. All the money is going to go to the original composers, to the Louder department for distribution, and then of course the biggest cut is going to go to Child's Play charity. Next, I wanted to quickly describe what Multiplayer was and do a little bit of an overview retrospective. So around last summer, insaneintherainmusic, or Carlos as you guys might know, he came up with an idea to do a cover every single day and sort of marathon himself as a musician to put out a video game song every day, and at the same time he was raising money for Child's Play charity. I was really interested because I never saw someone doing something charitable within the video game community on YouTube. So my friend David Russell, amazing pianist, musician, and friend of mine, and I were talking about what we could do, and an idea came up for an A to Z album. Just a challenge where you have a video game song that the title starts with the letter of the alphabet for every single one, A through Z. And we would put it together with a different musician or musician group covering each letter. So from there we decided that maybe if we make this album we can sell it for charity, open up the video game community, and a couple of my main goals here was to raise money for Child's Play charity, which is a great organization. They help through game-related charities, which is really exciting for the community. And they buy toys, games, books for children in hospitals everywhere, so it's a really great cause. I also wanted to increase the legitimacy and the excitement in the community. A lot of people haven't made music in months, and I thought that the best way to motivate them was to have them be a part of an album. And then my last one, of course, was for myself as a musician to see how well I could work with 38 plus people on one whole album, see how much production work I could learn about mixing, mastering, of course increase my guitar playing abilities, and I think all three of those goals will have been fulfilled. Naturally, we're promoting a little bit of ourselves, so it's a little awkward, but we're raising money for a really good cause here, and if you guys already enjoy the musicians, then what better than to get some of your favorite musicians to play really cool songs and try to put some extra effort. The next thing I wanted to do is thank all the musicians. There's about 40 people, and I'll probably list all of them at the very end as an extra thank you. But the way our process worked, especially David Russell and myself, we listed out as many musicians as we could and reached out to however many people we knew could do an entire album in the month of June. I also really want to thank everyone for believing in myself and David for a project when they could have either done, an equivalent charitable thing on their own, or just, their own music work. It's really selfless of them, and it's really an honor to be able to have these people, want to work with myself. So, thank you guys so much for that. And for you viewers who've been watching every Multiplayer video, it's also really, really cool that you guys are keeping track. Whenever I see comments like, I can't wait for this album, or one of my favorite tracks is here, or oh my gosh, I can't believe you got blah 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 to play blah blah blah, and it's just really good. I really want to keep the hype driving, and for Multiplayer, especially because we want to see if we can get 5,000 in just 1 month as well, because once we hit September, things are gonna sort of fade out, and while the album's of course gonna stay on Louder for the time being, I know that naturally things will slope down, and eventually we'll have to come up with a new album, maybe. So I really hope you guys stay tuned for some of this. If you enjoy it, message me or leave a comment, or message the person who wrote the song or the people who worked on the song. The last thing I'm just going to leave you guys with is thank you so much for bearing with me, because I have so much Multiplayer stuff on this channel, and a lot of you guys might just be wanting me to do another Cartoon Network thing, or whatever you guys expect to see on this channel. I'm not really sure anymore. I will say that there are humongous things in store after Multiplayer, even though this is the highlight of my entire musical career right now, making a charity album with 30 plus people who could have done anything else. So I'm honored to have reached this pinnacle point, and it can only go up from here. So buy the album. My Earthbound album will be coming out on Louder as well. It's going extremely well. You can ask me all about this if you want in the comments too, but it's a 10-track album that I'll be worrying about after multiplayer, and I'll be putting together more music. If you guys have any request covers, you can donate to the Child's Play charity donation link at the bottom, and I will, for around 20 to 25, you can message me beforehand. I will cover any song I've already done before or from a game I have in about a 2-minute thing, and if you donate a little bit more, I'll even push myself and make a video for you guys, and you can challenge me to do anything, you know. Don't use your E string or acoustic only or heavy on bass or whatever you guys can come up with. I'm doing these donation requests because I think it's a really good way to get you guys what you want while helping a charity, and if your favorite song didn't make it on the album, you can get that favorite song. So thank you guys so much, and buy the album and help some kids.